What's up, everybody? We are outside of Venice, Florida, exploring a new community. Because it's a new community, it's going to be gated, but because it's a brand new community, they allow the public to come in. They have the gates open so potential buyers like ourselves could scope out the neighborhood. They're still in the building process, so they're not 100% complete with this community. Catch up name up there. Oasis is the name of this community. We are in the suburbs, in the outskirts of Venice, Florida. This section of the community hasn't been built yet, so big houses, everything basically on the east side of Venice, Florida is growing a lot. Venice is a beautiful town on the Gulf Coast of Florida. It has a pier, which I've gone fishing on before. The people in this area are generally very friendly. Real estate is it's similar to Naples and Sarasota in price. It's a very quiet little town, a nice little district downtown. The suburbs are spreading really far towards the east. This is the easternmost subdivision within the area that's being developed. You can say we're right on the edge of Venice, Florida. Concrete block houses. It's like 24 on center, studs, OSB roof. It's gonna be a gated community. Oasis. Company, I guess it's called M1 Homes. I guess that's the name of the developer, M1 Homes. Beautiful oak and pine forest surrounding the community. Looks like families are already moving in. I don't know if there's any realtors here where we can get a tour. If there's a realtor, we'll get a quick tour of the house. I don't see any though. Families are already moving in. Usually people are already moved in before the community is even finished. This is a really big one right here. Concrete block and OSB on the ceiling. I really don't like how they faked out they put OSB wood on the gable side of the roof. I think that should be block. But if you notice, there's a little bit of plastic siding right on the gable, underneath the gable of the roof. That's OSB right there. I think they should have ran the block that high. But I guess the entire ceiling from the walls up is going to be OSB. So on this one they stuccoed it right here. You can see how they're building them. Pretty good sized houses. I don't know what they're going for, but I wouldn't doubt they're at least 350. They got a real good footprint. I don't like how close that's usually the case with developments. If you look carefully, you'll see how close the setbacks are. Probably 7 feet between one house to the other. I think that's a little close. I would personally like a little bit more space than that between me and the neighbors. We're looking at about less than half of the community. All this up ahead will eventually be developed and plotted out for development. So it's not all complete yet, but they're working on it. Houses definitely have a really big footprint. I like how they're using a different style of roof tile. Red roof tiles are kind of going out. Some developers are still using them, but they have green garbage cans, so I guess they have a pretty good garbage collection. I love the stonework on this one. I know the sun's facing us now, but there's a little bit of stonework on the sides. I like that. I like the palm trees. Some of these are two-story, like this one here. License plates from New York. This one has a metal roof and a tile roof, so they're not all exactly the same. There's a lot of different models in here, which is nice. I don't like those communities where every single house looks the same. And they do have pools on the back. At least this one's got a pool. They have green garbage cans, so they have a city pickup. That's always good to have a good garbage collection service. So this one here, the setbacks between these two is a lot greater. Looks to be about 30 feet between one house and the other. So they're not all up against each other. Some are more spread out. Hello. So this one's got it's on an angle, so it has a lot bigger setbacks. I like that, you know, there's space between houses. I don't like when they push houses right up against each other. So some of these are close to each other. Other ones are a little bit more separated. This is their informational center here. They're definitely targeting retired people. So this is the Oasis, or just Oasis, in Venice, Florida. Brand new community. I'm going to drive out and you guys can see the neighborhood. This is US 41 or Tamiami Trail. Whatever you want to call it. Says that the new homes are from the mid-200s. It's not bad at all. Mid-200s, that's incredible. In Naples, you're looking at about 300. Nobody here? Let's go. This is another new community here in Venice, Florida, right next to the other one, I guess. If they don't like it, they can fight me, man. But you want me to fight? No, I don't play that, man. Okay, guys, so we're in Venice, Florida. What do you see the name on this one? The Renaissance? Yeah. This is called the Renaissance, right? This is a Matt Tommy Homes. It's another new community. They have a lake on this one. West Villages, Florida. So this is what I was telling you, the red roof tiles. A lot of new developers are opting not to use these. They have a metal fence around these, so I'm gonna guess these might be model homes. Are they?
Yeah, new models.
Can you go in them?
You know the office.
We'll go to the office, see if we can get in them. Matami Homes. See, I don't. This is the type of community I don't like as much. I can see why these are in the 250s. They're really squeezed up against each other. They got a good footprint, but they're not as big as the one in the other community. So maybe the other community is probably in the 300s, and here you're looking at, it says mid 200s. So let me, my bad. I should show you guys this right here. Beautiful new homes. I don't like the red roof tiles. I think that's already going out of style. They're starting to use mixed roof too. They'll use metal and flat tile roof. So that's interesting. I hadn't seen that before. See, like a few of these houses have it. Some of these have a nice front porch. Not exactly an old front. Zoom in this way, you can see what's on this side. Nice community, very nicely designed. It flows real smoothly, you know. All the properties are they don't look the same, but they flow really smoothly from one to the next. Setbacks are about 10 feet between one house and the other. Flip back around, get this over here. We're going to go the other way so we get the sun out of our face. We can't really see anything with the sun in our face. For sale, Renaissance. I really like in the background there's nice pine trees and an oak forest in the background. What's coming up in here? Okay. I like the background here. They have some nice beautiful oak forest up in this area, North Port Venice. They got some really beautiful oak forest, which makes for a beautiful backdrop to these homes. Hey, what's happening, homes? That's on the line. You can't see anything. So this is what I was talking to you guys about. You can see that the roof here, it's like it's got metal and it's got like tile, but it's flat tile. It's really odd. Again, we're back to the red tile roofs, which I think is kind of phasing out. I'm surprised they're still putting that in new communities today. Ooh, that's cool. What is that? A little hot rod and a sailboat. Sweet. I really like that combination. I think it should all be metal or it doesn't look right to me, right? And clubhouses and all that. So whoever buys these properties will probably have to pay, I don't know what it would cost around here, so I'm not going to put a number. I know for the Naples, it can be up to $6,000 a year. Now, I don't know what it is here, so it's usually between 3,000 to here. But you'd have to call and find out. You know, you gotta pay for the golf course. You gotta pay for the, you know, maintaining all these roads and stuff. You gotta pay for all that. But you still have city utilities, so it's a little bit of an investment. Just another check. So home site 73, Augustine Coastal Elevation, coming soon. There it is, guys, the Renaissance, Venice, Florida. Venice on the Gulf. Old people playing golf.